Welcome to week 8. Today I am not allowed to do any exercise obviously, but I am going to cut my grass because it is getting quite long. So I apologise for a really boring start this week, but for me this weekend cutting the grass does constitute exercise as best as it's going to get, I'm afraid. So I'm going to get on with it.
Is it recording?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, that's
Record calories burnt today.
yeah.
Well, it's Monday morning. No, it's not. It's Monday afternoon. And I do have to say, this is not helping. It is a glorious day here in Bude. Today actually is the first time, and I always remember this every year, is the first time when you sit in your car and the sun coming through the window actually warms you up. So that is a step in the right direction. Unfortunately, no exercise for me today. I've still got a week of my ban, total exercise ban. So hopefully this time next week I'll be able to jump on my bike and get some miles in and see how much my legs have given in that time. But anyway, I'm off down the post office today and sorry, no exercise. Boo. Right, I will level with you. No exercise this week equals no content whatsoever. So I am looking for something to pad it out a little bit, I have to say. So for anyone who's interested, this is quick clip speech for about 30 seconds. Right, back on my bike on Tuesday, so hoping for a bit more content then. See you later. It's actually weigh time in about 1 hour's time, so better get back to my unit. My car really could do with a clean. Does that count as exercise? Okay guys, so that is it. That is the end of week 8 and what a rubbish week it has been. Do you know, I did just clean my car just then because whilst it doesn't in the eyes of my doctor constitute exercise because I'm not really walking anywhere, it would have burnt some calories. So literally the extent of my exercise this week has been cutting the grass at the weekend, which actually was the highlight of the week. And then secondly, you're just cleaning the car then, which is absolutely pathetic, but there is a reason. Anyone who doesn't know, I am on a full exercise ban, courtesy of my doctor, but that does end on Tuesday or Wednesday when I finish my anti-inflammatory drugs course prescription. So Wednesday, I do actually need to use my bike because I need to take my camper van to get the engine sorted, and I will need to ride my bike back because it's about 7 or 8 miles away from here. Anyway, so I am really looking forward to that, but we'll get on to what's coming up in the little bit of video after my weigh in. Like I said, not done hardly any exercise at all this week, probably about 1% of what I normally do. So I'm not expecting a good weigh in. Hopefully I haven't put too much weight on. I've been eating pretty good, so you know, it shouldn't be too bad. And no McDonald's this week, which is good. So 108.2 is the weight to beat. That was my weight last week, so I'm just going to get on with it and see where we're at today. Okay, so 108.2 was last week's weight. I'm not really expecting to beat that today, but you never know. So let's get on with it. And even if it is higher, I can't really cry about it because I haven't done any exercise. So let's shut up talking about it and get on with it. I'm not sure what that funky noise was about, but it probably means put weight on. 108.4. Well, the scales do not lie, and today's weight was 108.4, which means I have put on 200 grams. I will take that. It's much better than last week's 800 grams. So I guess over the last couple of weeks where I've not been walking or cycling, I've put on a kilo, which is a couple of pounds. It is not good. Shut up. It is not good, but it could be a lot worse. But anyway, coming up in the next week, I will be back on my bike, which is really great news because I can't wait. You know, I can't help but feeling that I would have lost some power in my legs and stuff like that, and some stamina having been out of action for 4 weeks. But Wednesday cannot come soon enough. I really hope the weather isn't terrible. We have had a taste actually of some really spring-like weather this week, and it's been beautiful. We've also had a couple of really crappy days as well over the last couple of days, so that's not been great, but I've not been able to get out there, so I haven't really cared. One thing I will say, not having to go outside and do all my exercise down to the post office on my bike and stuff, I have had a really productive couple of weeks at work. I've got loads of jobs done and loads of stuff done which I've had in the pipeline for ages, which I've just not had time to do. So that is good. Anyway, I'm going to get out of it on my bike this week, hopefully, and I hope you do too. Please let me know in the comments below how you got on this week. I hope it is not as woeful as my couple of weeks. But, you know, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, do a subscribe because it helps me out and I'm asking you nicely. So do that now, please. I will see you next week for week 9. It is steaming along.